Huge slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Valanciunas, and stolen by Jordan. Now, here's Bennett. D right on him. Pass to Bosh. LeBron James on the wing. Jacks up a three. Shot by Bennett, no good. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Cleveland leading by 6. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thanks, Doris. Now Valanciunas following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now, here's Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now, here's Bennett. DeRozan defending. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Bennett. Bosh has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Thompson comes in for Ross. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Teletovic. A 17-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. On up the court. Nice shot by James. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Teletovic in the post. He's covered by Bosh.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Jordan the screen. Here's Bennett. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to Joseph. DeRozan on the wing, covered by Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. J.R. Smith picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Gary Neal's checked in for Chris Bosh. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Here's Bennett. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. At the elbow, it's James. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now, here's Joseph. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
And so here's Cleveland. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pennant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First trip to the line for him here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And there's the pass to Joseph. Feeds to Valanciunas. With one on the clock and stolen by Jordan. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong...
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written this.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help. Cleveland. Chris Bosh is checked in for Fry. James comes in for Smith. And Bennett subbed in for Gary Neal. They've got Lowry. Terrence Ross is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Slaughter in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He finished with 33 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Jordan the screen. Here's Bennett. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Lowry passes to Slaughter. Back to Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run, and he gets it to go. So it's the Cavaliers now. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. The 3, it's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
To the middle, here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Irving gets a screen from Bennett. Irving drives in. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. hits the three-point bomb. James has got 11.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Back to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bennett with it. He's got 9. Jordan sets the pick for Bennett from deep three-point range. Toronto grabs the miss.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
11 seconds left to play here in the half. Inside, here's Valanciunas. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. For Toronto, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Misses from short range. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Bennett, he's in at shooting guard. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Irving. And it's James in at the 3 slot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Bennett kicks to LeBron. Pass to Bennett. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Freak.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
For Toronto, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Outside Bosh. And again, it's Cleveland.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Screened by Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Ross. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Raptors moving the ball around. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Valanciunas. And that's 11 points for DeMar DeRozan. To the left side wing. It's Bosh with the drive. And there's the feed to Bennett. Jordan with the screen on DeRozan. Bennett the pass to Jordan. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Good. Bosh has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
All right, Doris, thanks.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Bennett. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Dishes it to Valanciunas. Down low. And it's blocked by Bennett. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Clock at 6. Ellis outside. And Lowry has it in the corner. Again, the miss by Lowry. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the shot is good. And 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Doubled by Bennett. Ross with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Ross on the wing. Back to Ellis. Teletovic dishes to Lowry. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And that one's good.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Gary Neal subbed in for Irving. Puts up a 3. And another 3 from Bennett. Bennett's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Thompson outside. He feeds it to Ellis to the right side. Screen by Ellis. Now here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. Tries a 3. Rejected by Bennett. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Shot clock at 5. Teletovic. And that time, also a missed shot. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Bennett. And here is Joseph. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And again, Toronto no luck. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Bennett. Soft touch off the glass. Bennett's got 14 points now in the second half.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Joseph. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in the and we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Lowry out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Ellis. Then it's Thompson. And it's DeRozan in at the power forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Fry kicks to Calderon. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson. Now here's Joseph, guarded by Fry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Outside Lowry. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Bennett. No good from outside. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And again, Toronto no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside jumper. There's the pick. Wants to get it to Bennett and does. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Down low, here's Lowry, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Bennett the pass to Fry. Cleveland moving it around, and Shumpert kicks to Bennett. Shot, high post, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The drive by Lowry. The shot misses. Great D that time from Bennett. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looking for Shumpert. He gets it there. Calderon has the open look. It's good from long range.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Now, here's Lowry. Not a lot of room. Thompson sets the pick for Lowry. He kicks to Thompson. Joseph dishes to DeRozan. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
If we can't get the ball in, we have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
A three off the inbound, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Bennett.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clear.